All right, so for today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the Klein Tools 10-fold HVAC screwdriver. Now, this is a folding 10-in-1 screwdriver from Klein Tools, and the model number for this is the 32534. This is, like I said, the heating and cooling version of the screwdriver. So the only thing that's really going to separate it from some of the other folding screwdrivers that they offer is it is going to have a Schrader core removal tool and inspection tool. So we'll go ahead and get to the tool itself. Like I said, it does fold out. You do have the 10-fold and the HVAC and your model number laser etched onto the surface on one side, and you flip the tool over, you have the Klein Tools name on the other side, and you do have this nice bluish color to it. Now these bits do fold out, and then you can hear them lock into place. Now, just like pretty much all your standard 11-in-1 screwdrivers, you're going to have pretty much your common bits. So this guy is going to have your Phillips number 1 and your 3/16 slotted, and then coming over to the other side is going to feature your Phillips number 2 and your 1/4-inch slotted, and then these little bit holders act as the 1/4-inch nut driver, and then I believe this is going to be your 5/16 nut driver right there. It does, lock into place. Now, the one thing to note about these is when the tool isn't locked in place, the bits kind of just move a little bit freely. So you don't want to, flip it out to lock it into place, kind of like you can do with some of the walkie knives. You can just lock the blade into place and close it like that. If you do go ahead and flick that tool to try and lock it into place, what will happen, and as I've done this before, is this bit will come flying out of the tool and it will go flying across the room. So it's just a single ball detent that holds it in, so it's not really meant to go ahead and flip out and lock into place. Now the lock on here is right here for the tool, so all you really have to do is push that guy in, and it does unfold the tool. Now coming to this side of the tool, it's going to have your square bits right here, and it's going to be the square 1 and square 2. You don't typically run into a lot of square bits, but you do occasionally run into square bits on some of the larger units. Some of the contactors and or disconnects are going to have square lugs on them, or they're going to have that combination where it's like a square and a flathead, or some things like that, or those funky screws like that. So this will come in handy if you do run into those. And then on the other side of the tool, again, 5/16 1/4-inch nut drivers on this side of the tool. This is what makes it the HVAC version of the tool. It comes with this Schrader core inspection tool and removal tool. They call this the inspection tool, but it's kind of your removal tool if there's no pressure in the system. But if the Schrader core is really stuck in there and doesn't really want to come out, and you got to get it out one way or another because it's leaking and you want to replace it or whatever, this side of the tool is the removal part of the tool, and this guy, you just kind of push it into the Schrader and it just kind of eats it up, and you'll be able to eventually, there's some threads on there, you'll be able to eat up those threads and pull that bit out, or pull that Schrader out. And then again, all you have to do to unlock that is push it in, and it does close up. So if you're just going around doing some maintenance and things like that, this would probably be nice and handy. If you only wanted to have to carry a couple of tools on you and you don't want to carry a big bulky 10-in-1, 11-in-1, 8-in-1 on you, this guy could come in handy. And like I said at the beginning of the video, they do offer a few other different variations of the tool. I'm not sure on the model number on any of those tools. They also do have one that is a tap and die, or at least a tap folding bit. I'm not sure how that really works. But they do have one that has some taps on it, so if you needed to rethread something and you wanted a small compact tool to do it, they do offer one like this. But that's kind of about it for this video. Kind of thought this tool was a little bit interesting and decided to pick it up. And it's just a 10-in-1 screwdriver that is, it folds, so you can carry it a little bit easier in a bag or maybe a pocket, and not have it as bulky as just a standard 11-in-1 screwdriver or 10-in-1 screwdriver. So with that being said, that's kind of all I have for this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.